If you grew up on Cartoon Network like I did, specifically the Adult Swim, actually, you know what, Cartoon Network in general, then you were a part of some of the greats. We're talking Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and of course, the Powerpuff Girls. So when it was announced that we're going to make a live-action show on CW, I think a lot of people were hyped about it. It was going to be run by Diablo Cody, who's a well-known and established director, right? And then it died. A lot of behind-the-scene pictures started dropping, and they didn't look very good, right? We never got any actual footage, but it was so bad, apparently, that it was dead on the spot. Until this weekend, when the trailer dropped, and Jesus. Now, I was going to share the trailer with you guys, but apparently Warner Brothers is taking it down left and right, so the only thing I gotta do is show you some highlights down below, but I can't play the full trailer. Essentially what we had was Chloe Bennett from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which would have been the only reason I would have watched it, because goddamn, she's gorgeous. Not watching anything she's in, really. Dove Cameron from The Descendants was going to be Bubbles. Again, Bennett was going to be Blossom. And then singer Yana Perrol was going to be Buttercup. You also were going to have Donald Faison from Scrubs as Professor Utonium. Robin Lively, the good Lively, the only one we like so far, was going to be Cerebellum. And we had Nicholas Pudney as Mojo Jojo Jr. What the story would have entailed was, you know, the Powerpuff Girls take on Mojo Jojo. Say that 3 times fast. Which, another bummer was it was going to be a human version of that. Like, who the fuck wants a human version? We wanted, you know, what we know. They go up against them, and in one brief accident, they accidentally kill them. The girls split apart, go live their own lives, and then we flash forward to 7 years later, and apparently it's a shit show. They're now 20-somethings growing up as Disney adults, or, you know, whatever kind of adults. We got Bubbles, who has a drinking problem, while everybody else kind of rebels out in their own way against their cookie-cutter kind of image that they had before in Townsville, right? You have Blossom running away from home. JoJo's son becomes the mayor. Buttercup becomes a firefighter. And like I said, Bubbles is kind of a shit show. She ends up on the West Coast as a failed influencer. They show her drinking and throwing up in the clip, and she's kind of selling herself on Hollywood Boulevard, which is kind of sketchy all in itself. But it's so bad. Like, the CGI, the few scenes with the CGI looks terrible. It looks like a fan-made SNL sketch, if anything. Like, it really does. It looks just fucking horrible. Horrible. Who the hell would have thought this would have been a good idea, honestly? They should have gone a whole different route with it, like the kids' route. Like, there was a Ben 10 live-action movie that was made years ago that actually worked because they played to the audience. They were trying to do something completely different with this, and it just didn't land, clearly. And again, love Chloe Bennett, love her. But damn, I would have been pulling my teeth watching this. The trailer's terrible. It's terrible. If you can find it, watch it. But again, Warner Brothers has been taking it down everywhere, so otherwise I share it to you. Again, you didn't lose anything. If you're a Powerpuff Girl, stay a Powerpuff Girl fan and don't watch this, and just stick to the beloved cartoon. And remember, actually, let me know what you think down below if you do catch it or what your thoughts were on it. And remember, appreciate you.